Yes, sir. Good morning.
Jai Swaminarayan, very good morning, Nana. Still rain is falling there?
Sir?
Still rain is falling?
Yes, sir.
Still?
Yes, sir, still.
Now
Yesterday
also?
onwards, sir. Yes, sir, now also. Musulu antam కదా sir.
Jachala?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
What about Mahabubnagar?
Mahabubnagar, Dorna, sir.
Ogumandeep is there, na?
So at morning it falls and now it is not raining.
Jai Swaminarayan, sir. Good morning.
Jai Swaminarayan, very good morning, Nana.
Jai Swaminarayan, sir. Good morning.
Jai Swaminarayan, sir. Right, sir. Good morning. Where we are?
Our environment, sir.
Our environment. 15.2.
Sir, ecosystem, what are components?
Now, shall we start?
Yes, sir. 2 paragraphs completed, sir.
Yeah, now come to the point. Only one person, I'll ask the questions to only one person, that is Rishikesh Reddy. Please unmute yourself, Nana. Rishikesh Reddy. Gurukul number 1. Rishikesh Reddy. Still he is not the end. Okay. Rishikesh Reddy not there means Aish Sharma. Are you there, Aish?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, question to you. Substances that are broken down. Substances that are broken down by biological process are said to be dash. Substances that are broken down by biological process are said to be dash. Rakesh. Rakesh Shora. Arvind Prasad. Arvind Prasad. Madhyam Surya. Surya. S. Karthik. Karthik. SV Kritik Tejas.
Sir,
Tell the answer.
can you repeat the question, sir? Now only I joined, sir.
Okay. Sarvesh Jawar. Sarvesh Jawar. Tell the answer, Nana.
Sir, simple products.
మనం బతుకున్నాడు చదివితే కదా. If you read, you get the answer. Sai Rohit D. Sai Rohit. Akhil. Akhil. Mallu Jashwant Reddy. Jayavant Reddy.
Yes, sir.
Mallu tell the answer. Yes sir. Yes sir. I don't want.
Can I do, sir?
Tell the answer. That's all.
Sir, can I?
Hey, Ranga.
Sir,
Sir, can you-
biodegradable, sir.
Yes, sir, biodegradable.
Biodegradable. Very good. Very good. Substances that are broken down by biological process are said to be a biodegradable. Substances that are not broken down in this manner means broken down by biological process. Substances that are not broken down by the biological process are said to be biodegradable. non-biodegradable. Yes, these we discussed in the previous classes. Now 15.2 once you see ecosystem, what are its components? In the ecosystem, one by one is depending. One by one is depending. In the ecosystem, what are their main? Means plants are present, animals are present, and microorganisms are present. And human beings are waste fellows are there here. So the waste fellows like human beings, animals, plants, and microorganisms. These 4 persons are present on the earth, or 4 living organisms are present on the earth. We are also comes under the animals only, but we are the intelligent fellows, no? That's why they called separately human beings. We are polluting the environment, no? That's why they are called human beings. We are damaging the environment, no? That's why they are called human beings. We are not saving the environment, no? That's why they are called human beings. Is it audible?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Very clear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So that's why we are.
Human beings.
Yeah, human beings are the worst fellows. That's why they called. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If we are good, we are not damaging the environment. We are not damaging the nature. We only damaging the environment. We only damaging the nature. We only damaging the or polluting the environment. That's why we are called as the intelligent fellows. Yes, sir. Yes. Human beings, because they are well developed persons, that's why they kept separately human beings also. Actually, we are also come from the animals only. Okay, na? That's now. Already you know in the animal kingdom, we are the mammals. We are also comes under the mammal group. Yes or no? Yes. See. 10 members are there. M. Chaitanya and Pranav Sai, Gumanadip, how many times he will join, I don't know. See, and
Yes,
I
sir,
won't.
they are
Yes, now come to the point. If you again and again, if you join, I won't admit. Already 10 minutes going to complete. Yeah. So we are discussing about that. So these all are depends on each other, Nana. Microorganisms depending on the dead decaying organisms. Whatever the dead or decaying organisms depend on the living organisms. Living organisms again depend on the animals. Animals are also depend on the plants. Plants are depend on inorganic compounds. Remember, sir, plants are not depending anyone, no? They are also depends on inorganic compounds. If there is no carbon dioxide, there is no plants. Yes or no? Because if the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere, then only they will prepare their food themselves by the process of photosynthesis, and we will get the food materials from the plants. Otherwise, no. So they also depends on the inorganic compounds: water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, soil, okay, temperature, rainfall. So these also depends on others inorganic compounds. So here, and maintain a balance in the nature. These all are maintaining the balance in the nature. How they maintain the balance in the nature? Microorganisms, plants, animals, human beings. How they are maintaining the balance in the nature? There is no animals, there is no carbon dioxide. There is no carbon dioxide, there is no plants. There is no plants, there is no oxygen. There is no oxygen, there is no animals. So they are interdependent. We are called as the interdependent. Both are depends on each other. Each other. Okay? Both are depends on each other. Even the microorganisms also need food materials to live on the earth. How they are getting? Maybe they are getting from the dead and decaying matter, or dead plants, or dead animals. Yes or no? They are also depending on that. Insects also depending on each other. Insects also depending on the dead and decaying matter. Some like that. So they are balancing the nature. If the plants are raising, oxygen is developed, oxygen is increasing. But animals are decreasing, automatically carbon dioxide is less, automatically plants also they cannot get the carbon dioxide, they won't prepare their food. So it should be equal. How many animals are present, that much plants also should be. Otherwise, imbalance is there. But the people, number of people are human beings are increasing the strength. Okay, automatically we are cutting the trees means in the previous years, in the next years, our children won't get oxygen to breathe also. So they will buy the oxygen to breathe if you are not plant the trees, if you are not save the trees, if you do deforestation, they won't get even oxygen to breathe. I think you know already in the Delhi, oxygen centers also is there. Do you know or not? I don't know. Oxygen centers also there because total surrounding is polluted.
Yes, sir. Whenever polluted, they will.
Yes, total area is polluted. They are not getting a fresh oxygen also. That's why they kept in some places oxygen centers. They are going in there in that centers and they are taking a 1 or half an hour fresh oxygen and again they are coming. So like that they are buying the oxygen. See, now only they are buying the oxygen means think about our children's. They won't get that. When if you are not save the plants, if you are not plant the plants, that is. So they are all interdependent. Thus, an ecosystem, all the interacting organisms in an area together with the non-living constituents of the environment from an ecosystem. Thus, an ecosystem consists of biotic components comprising living organisms and abiotic components comprising physical factors like temperature, rainfall, wind speed or wind, soil, and minerals. For example, if you visit a garden, you will find different plants such as grass, trees, flower-bearing plants, jasmine like sunflowers like that is. Yeah. So what is there here? They are giving some examples. Here, abiotic is also the ones you listen carefully. Nana. Components. Living organisms and abiotic components compresses physical factors like what are the abiotic physical factors? Abiotic components of physical factors are temperature, rainfall, wind speed, soil, and as well as minerals. You should remember. If you visit the garden, different types of plants are present. Some are creepers, some are climbers, or some are grass in some places, grass in some places, herbs and some places, shrubs or some places trees. Like the different plants are present. Even in the garden also we can see that. And some plants are bearing the flowers like a jasmine sunflower, like that rose. And animals like maybe the animals maybe we can see frogs, insects, birds. If the plants are there means birds automatically. These all are present. All these living organisms interact with each other and their growth, their reproduction, and other activities are affected by the abiotic components of ecosystem. So, garden is an ecosystem. Other type of ecosystem are forests, ponds, lakes. These are natural ecosystems, while gardens and crop fields are human-made ecosystems. Yeah. Here the ecosystem is divided into two types: natural ecosystems and as well as artificial ecosystems or man-made ecosystems. Artificial ecosystem is also called as the man-made ecosystems. So The artificial ecosystems are garden. Garden. We are preparing the garden. So it is artificial. And if you take the ponds, lakes, forests, seas and oceans, these are all the naturals. Forests are natural. These are all the natural. So natural ecosystems. These are all natural ecosystems. Now, crop field also comes under the man-made because we only ploughing, we only showing, we only weeding, we only harvesting, we only storing. So this is also a artificial ecosystem. We have seen in earlier classes that organisms can be grouped as producers, consumers, and decomposers according to the manner in which they obtain their sustenance from the environment. What is means that? So here 2 members are waiting. That's why I'm not allowing that persons. 3 members are there. N Sai, Pranav Sai, Suniganti, something is there. AC 7229, AC 4479. Actually, Moshik Reddy, I think. So like that, Suniganti Venkatesh. So 3 members are waiting in room. So already 20 minutes completed, but they are joining now. Why I don't know. Yes, okay. Come to the point here. So other type of ecosystems are also present in that. C1CC. Based on eating habitat, in the ecosystem, the organisms, living organisms are divided into other types. Some are producers, some are not producers. So they are depending on heterotrophs and autotrophs. You know already about these words. Auto, self, nourishment. Hetero, others, are depends on others. So some are autotrophs, some are heterotrophs. Again, heterotrophs are again divided into herbivores. Comes under the producers. Okay, autotrophs only. Herbivores, autotrophs is nothing but a producers. Autotrophs is nothing but a producers. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasites. Again, heterotrophs divided into 4 types. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and as well as parasites. So these are, it is there here once you see. In which they obtain their sustenances from the environment, means food of their environment, obtain their food from the environment. Let us recall what we have learned through the self-sustaining ecosystem created by us above. Which organisms can make organic compounds? Question is there here. Which organisms can make organic compounds like sugar and starch from inorganic substances using the radiant energy of the sun in the presence of chlorophyll? Plants. Simple question. The question is there. Answer is only plants there. How much is there? Once the question is there, how much length is there? Once you see, 2 lines are there. Which organisms can make organic compounds like sugar and starch? Sugar and starch. So who is making the sugar and starch? Plants. See, starch from inorganic substances using the radiant energy. Radiant energy means light energy. Radiant energy of the sun in the presence of chlorophyll. Who is containing the chlorophyll? Plants only. Who is preparing the starch and glucose?
Plants.
Sugar. Plants only. So 2 lines question. The answer is only single. That is plant. So same like that. For confusing purpose, they will give a big question, but answer maybe sometimes it is a very one sentence or one word. You should remember. All green plants and certain blue-green algae which can produce food by photosynthesis come under this category and are called the producers. Who is the producers? Plants. Why we are called as the producers? Because most of the living organisms depends on others, but they are not dependent on the living organisms, they are depending on the inorganic substances. Inorganic substances. They are depending on the inorganic substances like water, sunlight, air, that is carbon dioxide. That is also is there one source. Organisms depend on the producers either directly or indirectly for their sustenances. Yes, for their food purpose, organisms are depend on the producers directly or indirectly. Directly or indirectly, the organisms are depends on the producers. These organisms which consume the food produced either directly from the producers or indirectly by feeding on the other consumers or the consumers. Consumers can be classed variously as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and parasites. Already I told. So producers and consumers. Producers means prepare their food themselves by the process of photosynthesis. Consumers means directly or indirectly depends on the producers. Depends on the producers. That are the consumers. Unlike again, the consumers are classified. I used autotrophs and heterotrophs. Here, producers and consumers. Producers and consumers. Be careful. Sir, you used autotrophs, heterotrophs, but words not there no in our textbook. Why use that one? Both are same. Autotrophs, heterotrophs. Autotrophs prepare their food themselves by the process of photosynthesis. Heterotrophs depending on others. Here what they used producers is the nothing but a plants. Consumers is nothing but a living other than the plants, living organisms, other living organisms, animals. Okay, all the animals, even human beings also. Yes, here consumers can be classed variously over that. Can you give examples for each these categories of consumers? Yes. Give the example of Govardhan Datta, unmute yourself.
Sir.
Ragi Devi Harsha, Bitni Agastya, Mayank Agarwal. These are three members not on their audio. Not on their audio. Sir, Amarnath sir is there? Amarnath sir, please. Ji Amarnath sir.
Sir, my audio is on only. Sir, my audio is on only, sir.
Here is not there. Symbol is not there.
Sir, Govardhan connected to audio.
First only I came, sir. 9:30 only I came.
Devi Harsha,
సార్ నా ఆనే ఉంది సార్.
Bitni Agastya.
సార్ నాది ఆనే ఉంది. నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం సార్, ఊక వెళ్ళి వస్తున్నా సార్, అందుకోసమే అట్లా అయింది. నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం సార్, నెట్ మొత్తం అయిపోయింది.
Talk in English, dirty fellow.
సార్ నెట్ కంప్లీటెడ్ సార్.
Within the 1 hour
completed.
From 6:30 to
9:30, sir. Sir, mic is on only, sir.
Come to the point. Over. Stop talking. So here are some examples. Saket Kumar. R. Saket Kumar, please unmute yourself. Nana. R.
Sir.
Yeah, consumers divided into 4 types. What are they? Consumers are classified into 4. What are they? To whom I asked, please that person only respond. Otherwise, I will mute all the persons. To whom I asked, don't raise your hands also, please. Saket Kumar I asked, but he is not responding. R. Saket Kumar.
Sir.
I am calling, but you are not listening. What I asked?
Sir, consumers are divided into 4 parts.
What? Classified into 4.
Don't know, sir.
Just now I told. Where your mind? Where is your mind? Are you listening or are you eating? Are you playing? Ajay Yadav. Ajay Yadav, Woggu Manideep, Woggu Manideep, not responding. See, N Chaitanya, Donish Vandan,
Sir.
Tell me.
Sir, 4 types: omnivores, carnivores, herbivores, and decomposers. Like
Parasites. Clear it is there.
okay, sir.
Clear it is there in the textbook. Means you are not opening your textbook. You are not following where I am reading. You are not following where we are discussing, which chapter we are discussing. Just simply sitting on the video, on your device, and simply sitting in front of that and saying here and there and thinking other. So you should concentrate, and there is no use if you are open your device also. If you are not listening, if you are not concentrating on the teaching, there is no use to join in the meeting, join in the class. No use. Why are you acting? How many days you will act? If you act today, throughout your life you will act. Don't act. You have to make a zeal to listen. Otherwise there is no use. Just owning the device and sitting in front of that and seeing the other and here and thinking something. There is no use. No use. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. Page number 258. Page number 258. Down to second para. Down to second para. Page number 258. Down to second para. Down to second para. In the second para, last to third line. Consumers can be classed variously as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and parasites. Clearly it is there. So I read also, but not concentrating. Yeah. So they given, can you give any examples of carnivores, any examples of omnivores, any examples of herbivores, or any examples of parasites? So who knows these 4 at a time?
Sir, can I go?
Raise, yes, speak with it, yes.
Sir, the example of herbivores is deer, cow, etc. And
Very good.
the examples of carnivores are lion, tiger, and wolf.
Okay, very good.
Examples of omnivores are human, cockroach, and bear. And the examples of parasites are microorganisms like fungi, etc.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So dog also comes under omnivores, right?
What?
So dog also comes under omnivores, no, sir?
Dog, cat, all. Dog, cat also. Okay, na?
Okay.
Yes. Do you know lice? Lice means LIES.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Sir, pain.
Sir, dandruff.
Sir.
Dandruff.
Yes, that only. So this is also comes under the parasite only, na? Okay. Such type of examples you have to remember. A simple example, lice, and everyone head is present, but actually it is a previous, it's more, but nowadays by using of chemicals like different types of shampoos like that, we are not getting that one. Okay, but ask your grandmothers and grandfathers, they know about this more. And another one, some are there present in the
Bed bugs.
in the bug. Bugs. Do you know that?
Sir.
In the previous, we have the cords with the different fibers. Fiber cords are present. Nulaka manjalu atla atla antuntam manam. In the previous, those who are living in the villages, they know about that more. They know about that more. So they have some bugs. Do you know that? Bugs they have. So you
Sir,
should
they
remember.
call me.
Yeah. Termites, mosquitoes, these all are the parasites. Just come to the point. Imagine the situation where do not clean the aquarium and some fish and you have you thought that SV, unmute yourself. Mute SV. The noise, Nana. The microorganisms, have you ever thought what happens when an organism dies? Yes. For example, so many living organisms are present on the earth. So many are there. Lakhs of living organisms are there. So if they die, what happened? If they die, where they will go? If they die, where is their bodies? Means another type of organisms are present. These organisms are depends on that microorganisms. These microorganisms depending on the dead and decaying of organisms and converting are decomposers. We are called as the decomposers. Clearly, the microorganisms comprising bacteria and fungi break down the dead remains and waste products of organisms. Breakdowning, decomposing. We are called as these microorganisms are the decomposers as they break down the complex organic substances into simple inorganic substances that go into the soil and are used up once more by the plants. Yes, these microorganisms are these decomposers converting the organic converting the complex organic substances into simple inorganic substances, converting the complex organic substances into simple inorganic substances. Again, these are used by the plants. Used by the plants. For example, in our body, maybe nitrogen is also present. Okay, in our body, nitrogen is also present. Calcium is also present. Okay, iron is also present. You know already about these. Minerals are present in our body. If there is no minerals, we won't live properly. Yes, we will get different types of diseases. You know already iron, if it is a lack, anemia. Okay, goiter, if it is a iodine is lack. Okay, like that, so many are there. Okay, calcium, you are not getting the bones properly or teeth properly. So these are present. So where it will go? These are again, these are inorganic converting into inorganic compounds. These inorganic compounds again received are taken by the plants. Taken by the plants from the soil. You know already that. These are microorganisms are the decomposers already completed that go into what will happen to the garbage and the dead animals and plants in their absence. Will the natural replacement of the soil take place even if decomposers are not there? If there is no decomposers in the environment, there is no decomposers, what will happen? What will happen to the nature? How is the ecosystem? How is the nature? How is the atmosphere? Once you think yourselves, there is no decomposers on the earth. No decomposers. So when the plants die or animals die, where they will go if there is no decomposers? So total environment is spoiled. There is no decomposers means total environment will be spoiled. After few years, there is no life on the earth also. the producers will be increased. Okay, automatically what will happen? We are not getting anything. So the ecosystem is damaging, or the balance we call as a food chain will be break, or food web will be breaks. Okay, this is again in 15.2.1 about the food chain and as well as food webs are there. We will discuss once you see the diagram nana 15.1 figure 15.1 diagram. See figure 15.1 see all of you page number 259 259. So once you see how is it, three are there, A B C. It is a food chain, a food web. How it is there? See, downside total is the plants only, because they are the producers. Because they are the producers. Downside total plants only is the present because they are the producers. So here A, trees are there. B, flowering plants are there. C, our grass is present. In the C, aquatic animal is there. Aquatic plant is there. Like hydrilla, aquatic plant is there. So these all are the producers only downside. And when we are going to upside, consumers are there. First, second, third, fourth, like that consumers are there. Primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, like that consumers are present. Once you see easily. In the, if you see the diagram A, it shows in forest. Diagram B shows in the grasslands. Diagram C, it shows in the aquatic. Or ponds or lakes or seas or oceans, like that. Yes or no? Different. Food chains are there. Different food chain is present. We will discuss about the food chain again in the next class. Yes, food web is also is there. About food web and as well as food chain, we will discuss in the next class. This food chain and food web is very important. Very important. Food chain and as well as food web is very important. Please concentrate on that, because 99% maybe they'll ask 3 marks question or otherwise 5 marks questions. Compulsory they'll ask, no doubt. Yalla Umesh, now he is joining. Yalla Umesh, now he is joining. I don't know why. Okay. So this food chain and food web, both are very important. Maybe they'll ask in the 3 marks or 5 marks. Compulsory it will be. So you should concentrate on that, because it's very easy chapter, no? That's why I'm telling. For understanding purpose also, it is very easy. If you have any doubt, please raise your hand and ask. Anybody? Time is going to end, so that's why I'm asking. If anybody have the doubt, ask. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you have any doubt, please ask me. Yes. Thank you, children. 9:30, I think. 9:30 we started, no? 9:30 started, 10:10 already completed. So maybe it will end within the fraction of seconds. So please, if you have any doubt, ask.